Hello and welcome to our first Wi-Fi battle that we've had for quite a while on the channel. It would actually technically be, I believe, Wi-Fi battle 8 or 9. Doesn't really matter though, it's effectively a relaunch as we haven't had one for quite a while. I was going to start him up last week, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately, because the RQ I had did not comply with the ranked match. Basically with the VGC rule set. As it wasn't a Kanto Pokemon, apparently. And a Colorless Pokemon. Yeah. Well, obviously Articuno is a Kanto Pokemon. Anyway, we are going to we're going to obviously have 3 battles. No, obviously, we're going to have 3 battles today. And hopefully we'll do pretty well. I've had 2 practice battles, not to mention my stream battles yesterday. Using this team, the team being Marowak, Ninetales, Hawlucha, Ariados, Tauros, and Luminion. It's actually my Mother's Day week team. The team builder is up. It was up last Monday, I believe it was. And if you want to go check that out, then feel free to do that. I'll do my best to remember to put it in the description, because I am pretty notorious for not putting in the description what I mean to, but I'm getting a little better at that. Now we're just kind of waiting. But this team was pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty good so far. I've only had it fully operational for 2 days. And actually not even, because I just barely got the 2 items for Tauros and Luminion just today. I completely forgot to get them. And we were facing Andrew from New York, shiny for shiny. Pretty common message. Why that matters, it doesn't. He's bringing a Togetic, a Lucario, a Shedinja, a Dunsparce, Umbreon, and Jolteon. Sorry for that. Anyway, it's a pretty powerful team. No idea what he's gonna have on the Shedinja. It's pretty interesting Pokemon to be seeing. I will be leading out Ariados though, because the team is kind of fast. Oops, I forgot. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing Ariados, Marowak, and Hawlucha. I think I'll give pretty good coverage over his team. Also, I was messing with the sound a little bit. And I didn't quite get it to a satisfactory level, so I'm going with my old sound profile that I've had for about a week or so. And I'll tweak it a little later on, just as it happens. I didn't want to mess with anything right now while I'm kind of on a time crunch. Anyway, this Togekiss is probably going to have super luck and be quite annoying. King Jock, perhaps. As long as I don't get the flinch, I really don't care. Okay, I don't get the flinch. I doubt he has any defoggers with sticky webs, although I believe Togekiss can learn defog, but not many people are going to be using it or packing it. I'm going to go after him with a Shadow Sneak, maybe get a cheap hit in. He's obviously leading, going for another Air Slash. There we are. It wasn't even necessary, I probably would have set it up. Although I guess he really didn't know what Ariados had and was probably feeling a poison jab. Because Ariados is surprisingly physical. Surprisingly high base in the attack. Wouldn't expect it. Anyway, we see he's packing leftovers. This is kind of crazy. Hawlucha is obviously going to be, not just to get beaten by Air Slash quite easily, but it's also a bit of a dangerous Pokemon to bring in as it's very super effective on it. I'm just hoping to get an easy KO, or at least a poisoning before I bring in Marowak. Do not get it. He ends up getting me with Thunder Wave, so I'll now be slower than he is, more than likely, and then he can finish me off with an Air Slash. Luckily, I did use my Lumberry, and now have Unburden boost, so I'm definitely going to be faster. I forgot I put Llama on him. The initial build called for a flying gem, but I wasn't able to get the flying gem because I didn't know this. But you can't transfer gems up from 5th gen. You can't even transfer normal gems, but you can find normal gems. Anyway, I'll definitely be faster now. This should probably take him out, so long as the last hit was pretty middle of the road roll, and it was. I'd assume. Either way, it fainted. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna break down the math on it. It worked, so I'm just grateful for that. And I'll now be faster than anything he has on his team due to my Unburden boost, due to Lumberry. Including Umbreon. Not to mention Umbreon will get the Sticky Web nerf. It's going to probably be a Toxic Stall Umbreon. Never really been a fan of those. I'm actually going to go for I want to go for a Power Punch. At the same time, I don't. Because I have Flying Press as well. I'll go Power Punch, and then if I'm lucky enough, I'll go for the Flying Press second turn. As long as he doesn't take me out with a Fairy move, which I believe it can learn Dazzling Gleam. Could be wrong. Also can learn some electric attacks, I'm almost positive. Nope, it's just going to be a typical Toxic Staller. Doesn't matter, I mean, it's only 3 Pokemon, and only 2 left, so the sustain is not as big of an issue. On top of he's actually probably going to protect this turn. But, no, that damage maybe he's not going to protect. He might go for a Wish, or any number of other moves. But what I was saying is that the sustain on Toxic isn't as big a deal when he only has 2 Pokemon left. See if that +1 will be enough, or +2, my mistake. It will not be, unfortunately. He goes for the Curse. I do detest normal setups, or normal pokes. Like, not normal Pokemon like Snorlax, but Pokemon that people will run in a normal way. It's like, be original. Don't just go on Smogon and, hey, that looks like a good strategy. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Not on purpose, though, just it happens my set was the exact same as the Smogon set. But I never go out of my way to look for that, and I think it's lazy trading at the end of the day to do that. It's like, obviously you don't want to put the time in to actually think, so you're just going to let Smogon think for you. And this will take out his Umbreon. Odds are it will be Jolteon now that he's going to be coming in on, or coming in with if he keeps the gen, and if not, I think with a +2 power, I'll be in okay shape still. And I'll definitely be faster due to Unburden. Because we went with Lucario. Interesting Pokemon. I can go at. Actually, no, never mind. Flying Press is ideal because the Steel gets taken out by the fighting, and the Flying takes out the okay, the Steel gets taken out by the fighting, and then the Fighting type gets taken out by the Flying. So I hit them both. It will be probably a 4 times effective hit. I don't know. There's not many. I think this is only a move that has double typing. Don't know how it works out. Anyway, I do take out Lucario, and we end pretty well. Only sustaining 1 loss, which is fine because Ariados pretty disposable anyway. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll actually cut out this part right here that we're having, the interlude, while I'm editing it, just so I can go directly battle to battle. But obviously you won't hear this message if that's what I decide to do. Although I actually may not do that because it makes it look like I just cookie cutted battles, like just picked battles that I actually wanted to show rather than a constant string. So this kind of just proves that I'm actually doing them in a string and not just picking highlights. But then again, if I lose 2 more times, that might not even be necessary because why would I put 2 losses up if that was what I was doing? Fighting someone from Japan. Pokemon Battler, whatever. Bringing a really common team, actually. A common Pokemon, not necessarily the team build is common. But Superior, Cloyster, Gengar, Heatchan, Talonflame, and Greninja. Don't know what he's going to lead. I'm guessing it's going to be a Talonflame lead or a Greninja lead. Promise I don't really... It's kind of important to know which one. Either way, all of his Pokemon, with the exception of Gengar, are ground-based Pokemon, so I'm going to lead Ariados again for the Sticky Web. Of course, Cloyster is not ground-based, but it does not have Levitate, so it will still get the drop in speed, so even with the Shell Smash, it will be pretty much all sixes. See a possible electric thing there. I'm actually going to go with my Lumineon and my... This team is a little better constructed than the last guy's team, I'd have to say. Go with my Tauros, because I'm sure I'm going to take a loss at some point. Even if it's just an Ariados, I don't, I'm not so sure, but either way, I have Retaliate on my Tauros, and that will make it worthwhile on any Pokemon with the exception of Gengar. Leads out Superior, so it's a good thing I didn't over-predict it and go into something just to check either his Talonflame or his Heatran. Either way, he's going to get the boost up here. He's going to go for his Leaf Storm, get his special defense or a special attack boost, because who runs Superior without Contrary anymore? In fact, I'm pretty sure Superior was almost never seen. Like, no, I never really saw it particularly before Contrary became a thing with it. Like, I'd see one or two, but he actually is going to go with the Glare first. Gets the Paralysis. Now, can I break Paralysis once? Thank you. Well, let's see if... Cloyster definitely can be a Rapid Spinner, so let's see if that's what's going to happen or not. He goes for a lot. He's just going to set up. I'm not used to seeing setups. Not from Superiors, they usually just straight up attackers. So this guy's a little more original. Or girl. I don't really know. Reflect now? Yep. I have never seen a setup Superior before. It's a bit refreshing. But I'm still it's my mistake to keep trying to fight it as if it was not a setup. But what else does he have left? Safeguard? Oh, and then I get Paralysis. Okay, well. There you go. Now he's hiding behind dual screens and a Paralysis on me. This is kind of dangerous, keeping Ariados in, because it's pretty much just going to be the whipping boy here, and keep letting him get higher and higher special attack, because he won't be taken down that easily. So it's kind of dangerous. He's actually going to max out his special attack before he takes me out, but if I switch out, then I'm just fodder for someone to hit me with, or for him to hit me with the Leaf Storm. Because when I'm packing right now, Tauros would probably not take it, and Lumineon would be pretty hard pressed to take it. I'm just doing what I can with the sucker punches, but they're honestly not doing like anything. So what I think that's not necessarily get a crit, but I think he probably just maxed out his attack right there. Maybe he's one stage low. I'm not completely sure. Now, if I can get Retaliate up Tauros, I understand that he has Reflect, but and then there you go. This is attack. I understand he has Reflect, but I'm thinking maybe I could take him out because I am choice banded. If I survive the Leaf Storm, which is very unlikely. Yep. And the only thing I have left now is Lumineon. And although it's holding the Rindu Berry, I don't know that it's going to be able to stand for Superior in a favorable way. I don't know, can we get a Lumineon sweep? That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, even at half, I believe it's just going to beat me on effectiveness. Yeah. Now that was a risk I had with using Ariados. It wasn't good because it let him keep setting up, but I didn't want to switch out in fear of fainting. I just wanted to maybe write it out a little bit. Anyway, that guy easily, or girl, easily 3-0s me. It's kind of too bad. But I mean, if you're just looking at wins, not how badly you win or lose, then we're technically even right now. 1 win, 1 loss, and this will be the defining factor for this episode. Anyone who watches my other videos realizes that I have a really weird issue whenever I'm talking. I have to itch my nose. It doesn't even happen when I'm not commentating, but when I am commentating, as soon as my nose itches. Probably because I'm talking about myself. Yeah, that was a bad joke. I'm aware of that. Anyway, so we have Biosharp, Evilite, Porygon 2, Heatchan, Balloon. I don't see that ever, so I forget its name. Altaria, and I know it starts with a C. It has a K sound at the beginning. I forget what it is. Either way, it's a rock water type, so grass will destroy it. I'm going to predict the Balloon lead into it with a Spore and maybe Toxic Heal. I'm not completely sure. Either way, if that is the case, I'm still leading that area. It's not just because his entire team, save 1 is ground, or save 2 is ground base, but also because I have insomnia, so he won't get very far if he tries to hit me like that. With a sleep condition, that is. So I'm going also with Ninetales and Hawlucha, hoping that will check the team the best I have right now. I mean, any of my Pokemon I could have had a case for bringing. But those are just the 3 that I felt like I should have brought. And indeed, the 3 I did bring because I thought I should bring them. He actually leads out Altaria, which I was not expecting. But then again, I was also making quite an assumption in the first place. Fire Blast. Sadly, it does connect, and Burn can definitely dampen me right here. It actually doesn't even do the full damage. I get the Sticky Web up though, so now I'll have to worry about the Altaria and the Rotom, which sadly are probably 2 Pokemon I brought because they're very solid picks for what to bring. I know Stock Punch won't do too much to him due to his typing, but I just wanted to kind of give him something. I'm wondering if he's not choiced into his Fire Blast. I would say choice specs, but honestly, I don't care if it's not a stab. I would think a choice specs Fire Blast would have gotten me down to Sash. So he's either not choiced or he's not choice specs. It's one or the other. But if he is choiced in, then he's going to probably want to switch out here because Flash Fire will activate upon him hitting me with with a Fire Blast. And if that's the case, I'm playing that prediction. I'm playing that prediction pretty hard. Like, it's risky because I'm actually going to go for a nasty plot, zoom in the switch. But if I'm wrong, obviously he gets a free hit on me. Okay, so he's going to go Mega, and what then? Like, Cotton Guard typically, but we're about to see if he's choiced, I guess. No, he's not choiced. Luckily, I'm not a physical attacker, and he would now be able to tell that with the nasty plot. Why would I use nasty plot if I was a physical attacker? I mean, I guess it could be a mixed attacker, but even then, it's not too common. And as a never mind, the fairy typing doesn't even matter. Sometimes I fall into the same trap thinking that fairy or a fire is super effective on fairy. Obviously, that's not the case. But I'll need to get my nasty plots up quite a lot. I'm at +4 now, just to do anything. He's gonna keep building himself in a physical manner, which I'm okay with. If he doesn't want to hit me, I'm solid with that. He can go ahead and not hit me all he wants. This is I should have probably went for a fire move just for the extra stab, even though it is a dragon type. But obviously I did not do that. Now he's going to lead out. I go with Dragon Pulse. Now can I live 1 hit? I mean, he hasn't damaged me yet. I do indeed live a hit and get my leftovers. So this extra sensory at +4 will take him out this turn, unless he wants switch out into a dark type, which I don't believe he has. He's just going to let the Altaria go down. Probably a smart move because he's afraid, just like I was with the Superior, to switch out and get fainted by anything else. That's what I presume about staying in on the Altaria, especially after all that investment in it. As far as the 2 Cotton Guards, I mean, the 2 Cotton Guards would have been wasted, so it's a non-issue. But he decided to mega it. Though now that I think about it, it's probably his own mega. Anyway, I should probably think before I speak sometimes. Coming out with his. Okay, well, it's going to be even slower, and unless it has priority, there's Aqua Jet. So, if he's going to use Aqua Jet, I hope I can take at least one of them, because if he does, then he's down to 1, and I'm down to 1, we have a good chance. Because I'm going to Energy Ball. He doesn't even Aqua Jet, this is 4 times effective, plus 4. Unless he's sashed, he's down. He's sashed? No, he has sturdy. Okay. He's going to Shell Smash. I don't know with the drop in speed if that will actually help him at all. As far as that goes, I think he might still be slower than me because it's not typically going to be a fast Pokemon. But Shell Smash can definitely do wonders for a slow Pokemon. I'm just thinking Sticky Words might put it just on right on the brink where it's not going to be faster. But it doesn't even matter. He was concealed on the Aqua Tail, and with that being buffed, he obviously was going to take me out there. Okay, now I'm down to Hawlucha. Sadly, I do not have anything really to hit him with. The water attack will be neutral on me, and I can actually take him out. I'm going to take him out with a power punch just due to where he is in HP. Now, if I can survive this, get the power punch, feint him, maybe I have a chance on the next guy. Sadly, he didn't decide to poison me. That would have been amazing. Get the Unburden or Paralysis Burn bound. I think the only thing that might have access to is poison. It's a Porygon. Okay. I was worried about that, especially because it's going to be Eviolite. The Eviolite's really what bothers me. Luckily, I'm not going to be knocking off his Eviolite, so it's not even a matter of speed anymore, or at all, really. Unless I can get him with a Flying Press, although, like I said, Eviolite, so I doubt it's going to happen first time. It almost makes me want to go for a Power Punch, just hoping to take him out. Either way, he's probably packing recover, because it's probably a typical Smogon set, but I already ranted about that. So what do I want to do? I'll go with another Power Punch, even though Flying Press is a little more powerful, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to feint him anyway, I just need a little bit of a buff. And either way, it's out of my control whether or not I feint him this turn. Charge Beam. That electric move will easily take me out. And that will be game. I'd like to thank you all for watching. We ended today obviously with a record of 1 win, 2 losses, but luckily the last game was actually a pretty close battle, and the first game was actually a pretty reasonable battle. Let's just pretend the second one didn't happen. I'm just joking. Obviously it did happen, and I got demolished. So I hope to see you all next time, which will be tomorrow, with this team, and I'll hopefully be a little better, because I'll be a little more accustomed to them. Anyway, again, thank you for coming. If you enjoyed, please do like, comment, if you want to comment, but definitely do like and share if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all, and see you next time.